Well, at this time, I'm going to continue in Romans chapter 7, beginning in verse 7. What should we say then? Is the law sin? Asking the question, is the law sin? Oh, absolutely not. No. On the contrary, so just the opposite. On the contrary, just the opposite. I would not have known sin if it were not for the law. I mean, it's the law that helped us to see right and wrong. For example, I would not have known what it is to covet if the law had not said, do not covet. What is covet? That English word covet, we really don't use it that much. To covet something means I want that. You have something, I want it. I want something nicer. I want better. I want bigger. It's not mine, but I want it. That's coveting. That's desiring to have what you have because I want it. Okay, that's coveting. And sin, seizing an opportunity. So taking the opportunity through this commandment, produced in me coveting of every kind. I mean, it showed me what coveting was. I want this, I want that. You have it, but I want it, okay? For apart from the law, sin is dead. I mean, it's saying without the law, we don't see sin. It's dead. We don't recognize sin without the law. Verse 9. Once I was alive apart from the law. I mean, I didn't know the law. I was alive without it, okay? But when the commandment came, when this law came to me, sin sprang to life again and I died. I became aware of what sin was, and that sin brought death to me. So the commandment that was meant for life resulted in death for me. I mean, the commandment is that we can eventually have life, but it causes death to come. I have to die to sin, all right? Verse 11, for sin, seizing an opportunity, taking an opportunity through the commandment, through the law, deceived me, tricked me, and through it, it killed me because sin brings death. Sin brings death. Verse 12, so then the law is holy and the commandment is holy and just and good. Verse 13, therefore, so, did what is good become death to me? Absolutely not. I mean, it was a good thing, and it didn't bring death to me. It helped me to, sin's what brought the death. On the contrary, sin, in order to be recognized as sin, was producing death. Yeah, it was the sin that was producing death through me, through what is good, so that through the law, through the commandment, sin might become sinful beyond measure. It took the law to help me see how wrong something was. So the law is for good, but the law being good helps me see that which is bad in me, helps me to see that which brings death to me. Sin's use of the law. The law is a good thing because it helped me to see right and wrong. Yep, and that wrong, that sin, brings death. But we've already talked about, and we'll talk about again, God's provision for that sin, for that death, is that life in Jesus Christ. His grace forgives. His grace gives life. So, sin's use of the law, yeah. The law was used to show us sin which brings death. But the law wasn't sin. It just made us aware. Keep reading, keep studying Romans. Let's understand the benefit of the law to us, the benefit of God's grace, which overcomes the sin that the law made us aware of. Have a wonderful day in Him.